trying to record this video before the light goes away, but welcome back. This is another no cuts video. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hector. I like to do these little videos. I'm trying to be consistent on my YouTube channel, so that's why this might seem a little bit kind of off the cuff. But yeah, enough of that. I want to get into kind of like what I've been pondering about recently, and I actually have something I want to show you guys. This is a composition notebook that I've been using for the last year, ever since the end of 2024, start of 2025, and it just has some thoughts and ideas in here that I wanted to kind of just look back on, man. So I recommend to anybody, especially if you are trying to start something or trying to do anything new, and you have a goal and you have a dream, bro, just get a little notebook, write down your goals. That's what I did. And I just have a bunch of random stuff in here. When I first actually started making content, this is what I used to write down my ideas. So here on the second or third page, I have brainstorm ideas, and first topic was your word, the importance of your word. Second topic was self-control, dictating what you do and don't do, super important. And number 3 is a quote by, I think, Leonardo da Vinci. It goes, learn to see the science in art and the art in science. Kind of like implying that everything is connected. And that's just like what I kind of was on. If you don't know, I started making videos sort of kind of no cuts, bro, no cuts, by the way, kind of like this, where I just talked about ideas that I had, kind of trying to motivate people, trying to make people feel better, and just having a better perspective when it comes to dealing with life in general, bro. Life can be a fucking bitch. So I wanted to do that for a while. Didn't really work out how I wanted it to, but I still think like that very much. So yeah, man, I think the main thing I wanted to talk about today is how contagious you are, or you are contagious. Now, what do I mean by that? You are contagious, like if you're a disease or something, like sort of low key. But the idea that I have behind that is you are contagious by how you are. An example, if you've ever been in a classroom or you've been at work and there's sort of an environment that's already in that area, in that line of work or in that classroom, it's most likely because the people in that area and that environment, they're a certain way. And you'll notice it the second when you see somebody different walk into that space. And I notice this a lot at school because I'm an engineering student, and a lot of the kids that I'm in school with, they're kind of boring and they're kind of nerdy and a little weird. They're not really the type of people that I would hang out with. But whenever I see somebody that's a little bit different and somebody that is just a little bit more expressive, it almost makes me want to be that way as well. And I've noticed this as well when I started making content and I started making videos and just being honest and upfront, and just by the things that I do on a regular basis, that I've seen people picking up the same things. I've seen people wanting to do similar things to what I do, which it makes me so happy. And I see this a lot when I see anybody that I look up to in content, or even if I know somebody in my hometown. Like, I know a couple people in my hometown that do content or that day trade or that are doing something extraordinary in their lives. And just by watching them, bro, just by watching them and seeing them do something, it makes me want to do something too. And it's like what they're doing, who they are, what they're embodying, it's like it's making me want to do it too, which is why I'm saying that you are contagious, bro. Like, you are contagious. The things that you do are contagious to the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So we need to strive to be that for other people, and also allow other people to do that for us. And it happens to me naturally, bro. And I love seeing that, because I know if somebody has the power to make me feel like that, I know I can do the same exact thing. And that's what makes me so, like, it gets me going. Like, I wanted to talk about this. I was gonna make a regular video, but I want to start, bringing these no cut videos in. And even though they don't get views or anything like that, that's not the point. I just want to share my ideas, and I want to talk, and I've always just wanted to do that. I like talking, I like speaking. I think that's one of my callings for sure, is to publicly speak. And of course, eventually I will get to that. But to me, this is like the most low-hanging fruit thing that is for speaking publicly. So that's why I like doing these videos as well. But that's just a thought that I wanted to leave you guys with. And I thought this was cool because I saw this here, and I have it on my counter on my desk. And I just have a bunch of ideas here and all of my goals. Just any like important. This is pretty much my self-help, like my self-mastery notebook. I think here on the very first page it says, "This is going to be a collection of all my thoughts and ideas. It can be from readings, interactions, or my content, trading, etc. Shoot. Remember that," and then this is a quote that I wrote down for myself for the future. And I said, "Remember that life will be hard, and sometimes I must accept and simply be. Just be, and God will guide you through." And that's kind of a quote that I came up with because it's so true. And a lot of times I try to be a certain way, or I try to act a certain way, and I'm missing the whole point. Sometimes you just have to be. And that in itself can be contagious too. So I appreciate you watching. If you did watch this video, I'm only gonna make these videos around 10 minutes long. I feel like I'm at 10 minutes right now, so that's why I'm cutting it here. But I only wanna make it 10 minutes because I don't wanna make it so daunting. I just wanna give a little idea, give a little thought, share something that I've been pondering on. And if you enjoy it, you enjoyed it. If you liked it, let me know if you enjoy these types of videos. I really did enjoy that last video that I made. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and I have someone now that can record me. They know who they are, and I really appreciate them, and they make me feel really just myself. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm surrounding myself with people that just make me feel comfortable with just being me, and they push me to be better, and they don't judge me, which is the main thing, is being judged. You're gonna be judged regardless, but if you have good people around you, the right people around you, they'll uplift you and not hold you down. So I appreciate you watching. I love you so much. Like, you have no idea. If you really do make it to the end of these videos, I can't even express the love that I have for you. If you do make it to the end of these videos, it really does mean a lot. This is who I am. This is from the heart. This is the real me, and this is just a little bit of what's going on inside my head. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and you're a real one. I'll see you in my video next week. Because we're on that weekly grind, baby. Let's go.